Now, if you followed me and Mike for any stretch of time in anything, Twitter, this podcast, old podcast, but really just about anything, you'll know how much we love Max Holloway.
Choo choo.
So I'm putting that out there as a disclaimer. I really, really am. I do not want to say that we aren't a little bit biased. Like the definition of my favorite kind of fighter is Max Holloway, and I would measure other fighters to him in general. He is the blessed man himself is a minus 170 favorite in his featherweight title defense against Alexander Volkanovski, who is plus 150. At 145, I find it hard to see anyone among the current roster that will beat Max. If Max can take power shots from a lightweight Poirier, who is borderline a welterweight at this point, I think he can take Volkanovski's, who does not have fight-ending one-shot power. I mean, he's strong and he's powerful, but I don't necessarily see those in his hands. I mean, after all, he went to a 3-round decision with teetering Chad Mendes, and he couldn't put him out. Uh, Max's output is just straight next level. It's one of the things I love about the dude, and especially as the fight goes on, he gets stronger, he throws more. Just the time when other fighters weaken. I think Volkanovski has made his name off beating a faded Chad Mendes and over the hill Aldo, who had already gone through 2 fights of getting beaten up by Max Holloway. He does have great feints. I'm not going to take that away from him. He has a great moving forward style, and he can be a bully. And pinning up Max against a cage, not letting him move. I mean, the trickier part is getting him to the cage because Max is so great at circling out and making you pay for moving in on him. But if you can get him up against the cage, you can eat up some time. But even that said, even if Volkanovski can do that, and I'm confident he could do it for 3 rounds. I am. The amount that Max can pour it on you in the 4th and 5th, you can't tell me he wouldn't get a late fight stoppage, in my opinion. Needless to say, I'm big on Max Holloway here. I love Max. Um, I will likely bet him, but that is not my pick for this fight card. The first person to give me this as a pick was Mike, and I plan on tailing him in this fight. So since this is Mike's bet, I'm going to throw it to him so you can hear more gushing on Max Holloway, who's blessed and a blessing to us, people.
Well, Max Blessed Holloway is literally a blessing. He's a blessing to the UFC, to the mixed martial arts community, to the world. You know, he's a great role model for his kid, for our kids, for the generation to come. I can't say enough good things about Max Blessed Holloway. He really is just amazing. And so I don't see how Volkanovski is going to do anything striking wise to Max Holloway that Max Holloway is not going to double up and do to Volkanovski. I mean, Max Holloway withstood Dustin Poirier, who's a mean, big 155, 170 dude. And Volkanovski is not going to have the power or volume that Poirier put on him there. So Max Holloway, I think that he's super. I guess we're just underrating him again and not appreciating him because negative 170 is free money to me. I don't get it. I don't see how Volkanovski is gonna to do anything to Max. Max is healthy. He's been training. This is his weight class. I mean, I just it's Max's time to shine like always, and we're so blessed with the UFC card that's so stacked that this isn't even the main event. This is the co-main event, and this is my main event because I love Max Holloway so much, and I just see Max Holloway just putting on way too much volume every single round and teaching this kid a lesson about the upper echelon of the sport. I'm going to put 1.7 units down on Max Blessed Holloway to show the kid about the OG and about the OG shows the newcomer how it's done.
Excellently put.